What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 3 here. Log in as always with a little bit of red in our tribe logs. This time is from the Desmos that we had tamed in the cave we just left there. We didn't really lose anything. We still got the loadout mannequin. We're still in the metal box. We still got Bat Face. He was chilling on the rock when we logged off. Chilling on the rock when we logged in. In this episode, we do get a little bit of PvP, but it's mainly a PvE episode. So I see this raft chilling. I see the guy on the bat. I figured they were together. It turns out they weren't. The guy on the bat was very passive at first, and I see here that the bat's in the water. I don't understand what the guy's doing. Quickly land, refill my stamina, spyglassing. Here I notice there's nobody on the freaking thing, so time to play. It's way higher level than my bat is, so I do have to be careful. I mainly only notice this guy here because he has Swamp Ace. Swamp Ace is a dead gift. He hits a nice whip on me. This is where I first figured out that whips could even dismount them. Should have assumed, but
you're so lucky my bat's at the bottom of the ocean.
About it. And then I noticed his bat is still in the water. And the guy in voice chat is kind of complaining about it, so I'm like, alright, well, man, I kind of feel bad, because I've had this happen to me before. Bat just got the zoomies, and he can't actually catch up to it. I figured, you know, whatever, I'll just let him be. This here is where we first spot our mystical character, Bobulous here. Sheesh, look at that dude. Barrels, passive as hell, jumping to communicate. This is the legendary character himself. Bobulous was a crazy character. I only met him during this day. I only interacted with him during this day.
Oh shit! I fixed
it was
my
a lot of
mic.
fun. Guy didn't have a mic. Rarely typed to me.
What are you looking for?
Mainly
You want some
communicated
blood
with
bags? I
jumping.
can give you some blood bags. You can go tame one of these motherfuckers. How does that sound? Oh shit! Cash money. All right, hold on. Make some parachutes. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll make you some parachutes. Oh wait a minute. You're only level 37. I only got one saddle. I can't even craft the saddles. I stole that shit.
So I teach Bobulous about the bats.
But you know what?
I realize he's
still
only
give
a
you
low
blood
level,
bags.
so he can't actually ride them yet. I still give him the blood packs for it, though. I teach him how to tame
That should be
them.
enough to tame a 150.
He helps me out actually a lot here. So I haven't used the bat's invis before, and thankfully, since this guy was so social and he's very friendly, I go invis in front of him, and he's actually able to tell me that it's full of invis. It's a complete invis drastic change whenever you're stationary.
How invisible
So
am I?
whenever you're stationary, they can't see you whatsoever. But as soon as you move, they do get that like invis apparition that you see yourself. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I still haven't figured out yet if
Fully invisible when I sit
the
still?
bats can see other invis bats with their night vision. So if you guys know about that or anything like that, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me about that, because it's kind of hard to test solo, and haven't really encountered many other people with bats who are too friendly. For now, I'm on my way to go ahead and tame more bats, and look who I encounter again. Big old wide body Bobulous.
Yeah, what
Got a
up?
nice base by the waterfall. Man, it's just steady chilling over here. Got animated parasaurs, got 2 PTs, animated raptor. Got hide armor now.
You haven't gotten a bat yet, dude?
These guys getting upgrades. Straight
There.
upgrades. Level 67.
Damn! You got a fucking map? It's fucking fun. Oh, you got a lock, man. Stealing your loot! I'm stealing your loot! Sick. Nice map.
If you don't have a map in your base, you are considered a bot. want to get them, the easiest way to do it is
This man's got the whole base
realm
design,
teleport
location,
to
everything.
borderlands south.
Look at that waterfall. Look at his view. Nice mountainside base. Got a campfire.
You walk along the
This
shore, you
guy's
see a
living
cave,
the life.
just follow the cave until you see like aberration fire.
Ask for more from this.
All over the ceiling.
So a few tips I'm going to give you guys. I was giving this to Bobulous as well. I told him that he should probably move his base, maybe upgrade to stone or something like that. It most likely is going to get raided. There are people who just go around and grief. And the situation, this is a base that most likely are. It's a stone base. It looks very PvE. And some people, you know, they just really enjoy when you log in and complain that your base got raided. This is one of those bases that most likely would get. So, if you ever are in this situation, you got like 3 or 4 friends that you're trying to play with, try and implement some, you know, low-key strategies such as hiding loot. He's got a waterfall here. He could easily store some, you know, storage boxes in the water there. Or right underneath him, there's ocean. You could store something in the ocean. You can always go and get a basilisk. You can always get a perlovia. If you guys haven't seen those yet, those are dinosaurs that can bury themselves under the ground, and you can still put and store stuff in their inventory. Very, very useful tame. You'll see used later on in the series. They're very important for a solo, small tribes, even big tribes. It really helps with restarting. It really helps with getting back into the fight. You can place a sleeping bag near one. You can place a bed, you know, like 10 to 15 foundations near your perlovia. You die, you run to the perlovia, you get a kit, you're immediately back in the fight with a full kit. And nobody would know about it unless they go around with a parasaur. Thankfully on Fjordur, the only thing that can carry a parasaur in the realms, I'm pretty sure, is a skiff. You can't fly with any other tames, and there's no other detection creatures like a parasaur. So, the realms are extremely safe in that situation for perlovias, for basilisks, for any kind of hidden loot tames like that, because they would have to actually walk around with a parasaur to be able to detect it. So just go up in the trees, go up into the mountains. You know, there's plenty of spots where you can put a perlovia. I'm sure you can find a lot of really nice spots. This was easily one of the most frustrated times I've had of this playthrough. I was taming a 150 bat, super hyped about it. Like, oh shit, I'm about to tame it on this next one. It picks me, it clips me through the wall. In case you didn't know, there is a bug in this game where if you get picked, I think it's like, I don't know, a certain amount of time after being on a tame or something like that. So if I hop off a tame at a location and I get back on the tame, move around, I get picked. Sometimes if I get clipped through the wall after I was picked off the tame, it's going to teleport you back to the most recent spot where you hopped off your tame. You can use this as an advantage, but most of the time it is a disadvantage. A good example of this as being an advantage is if somebody has Tusos and you have a Megalodon, you can hop off the Megalodon before you're in range of the Tusos. They pick you on the Megalodon, most of the time you'll teleport back to their location.
Yo, are you guys online?
So here, I figured Bobulous is still online. Man, it's not online. I come to bring up some nice bats to tame. They freaking logged off. This is like 30 or 45 minutes later. So I accidentally just fully griefed this guy's base. I've been full panic mode here because I don't want to grief this Bob. I felt so bad. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do not think you can whistle while you are picked. So I was mashing whistle on that Desmo there. I have a crosshair turned on, so I know exactly where my crosshair is located at, and I still couldn't whistle. So I don't know if that's just fluke in this time or what, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. So I tamed the 150 bat, which is the one that I wanted. Whistle passive to make sure they don't go aggressive and attack stuff. And I couldn't get back on my bat, just fall into the water and eventually get back onto it. I'm really doing my best to save this guy's bat, his PTs here. I attack it once to kind of freak out. I'm like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, it's like I gotta do it. They're bloody, I gotta just pull something.
somehow I managed to steal aggro off of one of the PTs. The other one runs away because it's weak, and I re-aggro that one too. So I notice I have both PTs on me. I have my bat following me. And I realize the other bat's following too, so there's only one thing to do. Just quick side strafe, whistle attack on the bat. Hopefully my bat takes aggro. I know the other one's low level, and I just tamed to 150, so I know it can easily handle it. Save the guy's PTs. I noticed his raptor in the water because he got picked by one of these things, so I'll go and rescue that later on. But just go ahead and fly around until they de-aggro. In case this ever happens to you, you can just fly in circles around someone's base. Eventually something will de-aggro. Just land there. See the first one de-aggro, the second one here de-aggros. Let's go and finish off the bat. Bobulous did not lose anything because of me. Is living on nice and happy. I'm sure he's in Asgard somewhere, you know, living a life. Maybe Valhalla. In our next episode, we place a nice base down in the frozen area. Fortunately, we lose one of our best friends. We find out who our first enemy